Tonight, we've got one last present under the tree, our final Monday Nighter of the year, between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. Taking it in the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3 or 4 yard gain on first down. They moved the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up. A lot of the first series of games are scripted, many times to probe and find some holes in the defense.
And this is intercepted. He's trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock.
Here we go.
For the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw. He watched him.
12.
I think he came into thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, his defense.
And he's going to be held down inside the 20 at the 15. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started to tighten and send him on a crossing route. And this works really well when you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Sooner, Joe Mixon.
Come on now, this ain't like you.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it.
Here we go.
Mark that down for a win, and the defense is coming.
11.
And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Take it in at the 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to the game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. So they pick the handoff. Now Allen swinging this out. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down. Oh, what a good contest here for our first Monday night game of 2023. Happy New Year, one and all, and thanks for pulling yourself away from the college games going on. For this, a great matchup between two of the real up-and-comers in the AFC. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 46. Play action, Allen. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Go, go.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. On first down, Allen. It goes to Diggs. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of usage. It's shown by that last play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
Play fake. He finds his man. That's Brady. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Shakir with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So both of these touchdowns, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent.
Here we go, here we go.
Really impressive drive to reach the
12,
end zone.
12,
And I think
12.
you're not telling yourself the truth. Right now because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
12, 12, 12. I gotta go, gotta go.
Burrow looking to pass. This is Collins Boyd. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years?
On one, ready?
NFL, the better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go. Trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Bengals at 8-7, a game over 500 on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4
Gun.
They played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their display in that victory.
This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1.
Here we go, here we go.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Coverage is going nowhere. There on 3rd down, they actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance.
I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance.
He's come to the line to start their next drive. Partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. That's one of the better throws in the and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit.
Half 85, half 85.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is intercepted. Right it to Davis. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, two first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it? I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down.
I'm wondering. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
Play action with Burrow. Airing one out for Boyd. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski. Because that's what you use when you intercept the ball. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. And that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski. Maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Intended target there was Gabriel Davis, and it's 3rd down and 2.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the right of the gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
All right, let's keep it moving. Alert, alert, alert! Stop. Go!
And for the 3rd time here, this game is intercepted.
Possession of the football. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
On one, right?
Cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was that was when he needed the third time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
The tackle is made by Micah Hyde.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On play action. To Mixon on the check down.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big game downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short game.
On third down, Burrow. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Gun.
First and 10. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about
here we go.
Tackles, and his feet never stop moving.
Stop.
Back to Mixon on first down. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football
11 MT tape.
It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Second and inches. Burrow. He can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to save this drive before they get to the end zone.
Stop.
Look to throw. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And they will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Boyd with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And with them down 2 scores, you know that they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get in the field goal.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. Allen. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw, it's Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. And now they get 3rd down. It's a manageable situation.
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Final shot before break. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the 2nd half of Week 17 is underway.
Let's go.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop!
I've been getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought the first half.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to move it down to inside
Here we go.
25.
11 mighty, 11 mighty.
Coming out of LSU. Goes down to rest right there. And this is going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position we wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. Trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. They kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue to escape. It didn't exist.
Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They only punted twice in the win last
this week as he gets this one away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
I'm fine, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
11.
As this offense
Stop!
last drive, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense. And
The offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And they're going to get this
Here we go.
40 before he's taken down.
11, Thomas. Stop!
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Rolling to his right. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big pickup of 38.
when they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this
Here we
season
go.
has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
11, Thomas. Stop!
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Gregory Rousseau works his way in for the stop and the loss.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable.
Good
The
set.
execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Stop!
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that.
Here we go.
If they can actually get production from their lead horse.
11, mighty.
they'll open up
11,
this
mighty.
offense and widen this
Stop!
margin, too.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting through.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Defense got the better of the series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He'll find Gabriel Davis. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Throwing now is Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 61 yards. And the Bills are back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Here we go.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Here we go.
Again, it's Mixon. And he gets this one just shy of 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there in the Bengal first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs,
Gun.
taking their time, and making it work.
Mixon with first down carry. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been
On
his
two.
so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out all day and play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here we go.
This should be the final play before the quarter ends.
12. 11 empty.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down and mix it. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go. 11.
Off goes Boyd. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
Let's get set.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. First down. Mix it up, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately,
Here we go.
to get anything out of that run.
If nothing else, they've already taken it.
11.
Here already. Second down. Dumps it off to Mixon. He's got room at the 30, and he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and
Here we go.
reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Mixon will try to run seven. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right?
On one,
Continue
ready?
to possess the
11, Thomas.
gain some yardage and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use
Stop.
what are they going to do to stop you? You take in charge.
That'll go in the books as a loss of 20, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever.
Here we go.
They're certainly in a pickle here.
Here we go.
They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first.
Stop.
That is taken in by Hurst. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock.
On one, ready?
Yeah, from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up
Stop.
the clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Burrow, that's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase from 13 yards out. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Gun. Stop.
So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
12. Stop.
On the move to his left. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Allen off the play fake. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down in distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the 1st down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense.
Here we go.
They understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly.
Stop.
What a benefit for them. Able to pick that one off and hopefully get this game away.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Partner, I like
On
that
one,
they're
ready?
staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive.
Stop.
You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear. Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Ball on the 30 as they come on 2nd and 10.
Stop.
Play fake. Here's Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion, we can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
That is complete downfield to Knox. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll
56, 56. Midfield. Allen now looks to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Bengals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me. We're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Here we go.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. They're trying to instant block to Mixon. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Here we go, here we go.
You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. It's the tight end Hurst with it. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Jonah Williams, former first-round pick, the guilty party.
On one, right?
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
11, 11. Stop.
3rd down, Burrow. Being chased out left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side of the field.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. Standing right on the 5-yard line. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. McKenzie now to return it. It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, we were on a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time now on their side. I don't think they want to try to get the 1st down in 2 installments. They got to go and get it right here, right now.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important
Here we go.
part of the player is those 6 inches between the ears.
11, 11, 11, 11. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
Whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, this is the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. In all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw the stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
56, 56.
Changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. He'll take a shot for Davis to the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here we go.
Now Allen. The Bengal pressure gets him that time down
Cincinnati Bengals. Well, Charles, when you look at the stat sheet, ultimately one thing sticks out like a sore thumb. One side lost this game because they turned the ball over 4 times, and that was just too much for them to overcome.
And that number might as well be in neon because you're exactly right. It just jumps up from the stat sheet. Your eyes go right to it. And with that many turnovers, they really played themselves out of this game. Too careless with the football too many times. That cost them the victory.
So for Cincinnati, they moved to 9-7 on the year with 1 game remaining.